Hello, Harpreet.
Hello.
Can you take me for a drive to the hotel? Somehow this doesn't feel safe.
Yes, very safe ride.
Very safe? You sure about that?
Cabbie Harpreet Pappu takes on the world in reverse.
Watch the track. Do many people want to pay you to drive them backwards?
Yes, very prepared.
Well, something about this doesn't feel quite right. Harpreet tells me he's driven 17,000 kilometres in reverse, some of those at up to speeds of 85 kilometres an hour. What's even more bizarre, the local authorities have given him a licence to do it.
Only in India would you see this. One day his car got stuck in reverse, so he started taking fares that way. It was such a hit, he decided to keep doing it. Harpreet even had his gearbox modified to have 4 gears in reverse and 1 in forward.
They don't know what's going on.
In fact, anywhere you drive in India, it seems no one knows what's going on. It's like playing a video game with traffic dropping in everywhere, and it makes you wonder whether this is how some of those Indian taxi drivers in Australia develop their skills.
It's very difficult to do away with the bad habits or the old habits, if I say.
Businessman Naresh Galuti runs an education agency which sends Indian students down under, some of who end up driving taxis to pay the rent. And Naresh says he's heard horror stories about his cab driving countrymen.
And I even heard of the stories where people are paying to get the license. It's shocking.
In Australia?
In Australia, in Melbourne.
Back home, passengers complain Indian cabbies can't speak English and don't know where they're going.
If a cab driver doesn't speak English, it's frustrating. And if somebody is trying not to take them in the right direction or taking a longer route to make extra money, I find it's very unethical and it just should be stopped. But then who is to be blamed? Why should they be given a license?
If you've ever wondered where all those Indian cab drivers come from, it's right here, the state of Punjab in the north. It's estimated 70% of the Indian cab drivers down under are Punjabis who flock to Australia in the hope of settling down. And so are Punjabis good drivers?
I would say if they follow the rules, yes.
But there aren't many rules here.
There aren't many rules in India.
Rapid's rules.
Yes. It's just that understanding, the rule of understanding, our might is right. The bigger car always gets over, bigger vehicle always wins over the smaller one.
Which brings us back to Punjab's most famous cabbie, Harpreet. Of course, driving backwards does have its problems. Harpreet suffers from neck and back pain, but you can't keep a good man down. Harpreet's opening his own driver training school. Here it is, with its own armed security and some rookie drivers keen to head down under.
We all together. See you in Australia.